Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's show. So Rodri now don't come as a corridor say they actually need Arsenal to drop points. You get they need Arsenal to drop points. And before we enter the story proper, if you observe what they happen for the media space, some of the media personalities we actually want Manchester City to win the league. They use some rhetorics, they talk some kind of things. Maybe say when you look what they talk, they indirectly apply pressure on Arsenal. They make Arsenal kind of doubt themselves, say, you know how to imagine people saying, oh, Arsenal will drop points against Burnley. Burnley will watch Burnley. You get, oh, Burnley, they play against this, they play against that, they draw this, they draw that, they do that, and do that. But like somebody told me yesterday, says, I choose. In everything you said yesterday about Burnley, you don't talk about what we do Burnley for first leg. Burnley beat us for the first leg. But those people, they put all those, oh, they play 1-1 with Chelsea, play 1-1 with 2-2 with this one, play that one, oh, Manchester City struggle to beat them. What's the Arsenal beat them for the first leg? We draw, we lose. We don't knock them. 2-0 at minutes. I can't even remember the actual score. But we beat them. But they no other for that statistics. When then they check. So just be mindful between now and when the season will end. You go to hear people like Michael Richards say, oh, anything can happen. The final is going to be crazy. During our own time in 2012, oh, we play QPR, this and that one. I see Rodri, the dog say, our own game, final game, we play that Villa first or score. Like, final day, anything can happen. Baba leave final day. Second to final day, make una go play Bournemouth. No, Famo will enter the story proper. Now, when you look at the London Evening Standard, Rodri, call the dog say, if in there for Arsenal position, if I was in their position, Rodri makes Arsenal title race prediction as Man City waits for dropped points. Now, Rodri is not giving up, but believes pressure is on Arsenal to keep on winning as they look to clinch a first top flight crown in 22 years. Before I move forward, pressure is on us to keep winning. You, is pressure not on you to keep winning? In fact, you are the one with the most pressure because you can't even afford to draw. Arsenal can afford to draw. If we draw now, it's not like the end of the world. But if you draw, it's the end of the world for you. You can't afford to go to Burnley, go to Bournemouth and go and draw. If we draw at Burnley, it is still game on. Highest, we will talk about goal difference. But I know say they're not going to see draw, Ajay. But I'm just trying to put this in the proper perspective. And now what's it between the boss man with the vex me? Where these people they talk all this in an interviewer, a journalist, and they interview them. Now, when they make all these type of assertions, you don't challenge that opinion. It's because it's Rodri. You don't challenge what they say. Challenge it. Now, what's in me for like? Now, let's continue. So Baba Kontok say it's a confidence boost. Say, as they win FA Cup, it will give them confidence boost. Say they go win the league, but we don't lose our calm. Still 2 games to play. They are massive, and they are very, very tough. Rodri was telling haters TV. Now, everything can happen. We need Arsenal to drop points, which could happen in the next game against Burnley or the last one against Crystal Palace. If I was in their position, it's not easy to finish the task. We have to be there pushing until the very end. Baba, there is no amount of fear mongering what you go do. We will enter the brain of our players because that's the only thing they can do now. Just like they know what they're doing. Just like before we played that West Ham game, Pep came out publicly for the first time when I don't know what Pep Guardiola. I've never seen that kind of thing, that kind of behavior. It reeks of desperation. I've never seen it before. I don't know that you don't see it. Say Pep will call opposition out, say, I beg, make una help me run now. And never see that kind of desperate. Imagine it was Ateta who did that. What did the media will talk? I've never seen that kind of behavior before. They do that one, you know, work. So the only thing they can try is keep talking, and hope. Like How can you imagine Burnley? West Ham no run out for you now. Burnley will come. Okay, she be when that match reach, you go do am. And make Rodri just calm down. All of us start this league on the same day. Yes, we start the league on the same day. So I know they are very, very desperate to win it because there's a possibility that this is going to be Pep Guardiola's last season, Bernardo Silva's last season, Nathan Ake last season, John Stones last season. Some of their staff have done the come out, and the nutritionist. So many people they go end of season, so they want to go on a high. The stumbling block now Arsenal, and there is nothing they can do about it. I dey watch one interview session where Eberechi do with Sky Sports. I think yesterday or today, but I watch am today. So they come dey ask Eberechi whether they watch Manchester City. He said the truth is the title race is in our hands. We don't care what they are doing. As long as we win our own games, we are good. And that's just the truth. As long as we win games our own. If Man City like me, they win 100-0. Okay. So that's just the way it is. Now, away from that, new Chelsea boss. And also, now they always say, now Xavi Alonso, when they come coach Chelsea now, now him really ginger Arsenal, say, Arteta made them sign in Capi because Arteta first go meet him. Because now him coach in Capi for Bayer Leverkusen. So Arteta go meet and say, how far this guy? I like him. What if he tell me about that? Now good player and say sign him. Now very now decent player sign him. So based on saying don't come Chelsea now, they are going to see themselves as Xavi Alonso and Capi. That's why the media is bringing it up again. So I understand why. Now, senior man defender Jaap Stam, what do you reveal why in the back Arsenal to beat PSG? And that's one of the reasons we don't talk before. Now, Jaap Stam believes Arsenal have what it takes to defeat Paris Saint-Germain when the two clubs meet in the Champions League final later this month. So when you look at exactly what he said, speaking to Football London, he said Arsenal have a very good chance to win the Champions League. PSG and Bayern have very good players, individually very, very skilled. As a unit, they are okay. But they also concede a lot of goals. They play their own style of football, which leaves a lot of space for the other teams to create and to score goals. So their defending is not always the best. However, when you look at Arsenal, they can play well as a unit in the press. They can be very good and take advantage of that. So now something we say we don't analyze before, and the whole evidence is pointing to like Arsenal will be okay, forget Arsenal will be fine. Now, when it comes to the coach for this EPL, we don't get the most official titles in football history. But this one, they don't tie them down to EPL. I think it's football history, football in general. So Ferguson don't get 49 titles in 39 years. Pep get 41 titles in 16 years. That's why I see that yesterday. I say, Pep, arguably, by the time this man will retire, this man is going to be like the most successful. This man. If you look in career, the guy good, the guy a legend. This morning, they really to you in Emery, talk about Pep, talk about Arteta, talk about Andoni, talk about many people. When say Pep, Pep a legend. And I would mean that I don't talk that yesterday because no matter how say him be coach of our rival, you have to give him his flowers. He's just too good. So they're going to ask Pep whether he will stay for next season. They say, will I be at City next season? Yes. I have a contract. A lot of people ask me this, but I know the answer. You know the answer too. I have a contract, so I'm supposed to be here. But that's not the right answer I get. So people they get contract at the end of the day, they will see come out. So we'll just the watch, but they say it will be. So are you aware that Manchester City have lost only 2 of their last 24 matches in all competitions? Both defeats have been to Real Madrid. Now, this is why I don't forget the person we talked about yesterday say Pep that Manchester City are the most informed team for the EPL, but they hit from too late because Arsenal don't be in a position where Man City would beg make Arsenal draw points. That's the only thing they can do. Beg, you get. That's the only thing they can do. They can only beg, only but beg, you get. But me, I still stand my ground. See that man, that Bournemouth game, you go end all, you go kill off everything. That Bournemouth game. Now, are you also aware that when you look at the defenders who don't get the most clean sheets in this Premier League? Number 1, Gabriel Magalhaes, 16 clean sheets this season. Number 2, Saliba, 14 clean sheets. Before I come to McGahey, Ruben Diaz, Jim Tarkowski, and co. You get. So Magalhaes now our defensive leader, and that's fine. Now up next, Santiago Bernabeu, Mourinho don't play unbeaten for Portuguese league with Benfica. You get so 23 wins, 11 draws, 0 defeats. That's 34 games. So we don't do invisible for Portuguese league in try. Now, based on the Champions League final we will play, so I saw this video where Enrique they talk. Enrique said, writing history is not about winning the first Champions League, it's about winning the second. That's what makes history. I am convinced we can win the second Champions League in a row, and I want everybody to be ready. Now, the truth we say, if you ask Mikel Arteta, he will tell you the same thing. Saying they convinced, say Arsenal will win the Champions League. Say everybody will be ready. So normally, every coach would try to project strengths. So for you to believe, say, if they body. Now, when we meet on the field of, if somebody was entering my DM, telling me, CHUKS, go look what's in PSG and RC Lens play for Ligue 1 some days ago. Say if Arsenal played the way RC Lens played, the PSG go pack. And at normal level, even it was the like saying PSG and RC Lens play Champions League, I think quarterfinals. I be waiting they play that time. We say it took red card for PSG to overcome RC Lens. I think over the two legs, once and red card. It's no great for them. So because people make this PSG look like they are one kind thing that is unbeatable, like you cannot beat them, but they are beatable. You get. Now you remember yesterday when I did talk about Arsenal versus Burnley match, and they check the odds. What they tell you say the odds go be like 1.10, and for Burnley to win at 25. Go and check. I check on this morning. I screenshot and look at it there. For Burnley to beat Arsenal, they give Burnley 36 odds. In fact, the odds, you see that green upward arrow, the odds they grow higher. Why? Because it's in fact the bookmakers put them like something that is impossible. It cannot happen. 36 odds, like it's a far shot, it's a long shot. For them to draw, see the draw still they grow. For them to draw, 14 point something odds. Then for Arsenal to beat them 1.09, even the 1.09 is still they reduce because Shola Tere is still a drop. Maybe before the match will start, we don't really will be 1.05 because even the bookmakers know say this one. Arsenal go as in fact, you know the funny thing, people are not even asking whether Arsenal will beat Burnley. Now what is it? People are asking how many goals Arsenal will score, and now the major grievance of Mike Jackson with that, the Burnley manager. So why people no will give them any chance? But Mike Jackson, you can't blame people. You go relegation. If you go relegation. This is the reason you are a relegated team. As in confirm, they don't confirm you already. Nobody say you be like maybe West Ham and Tottenham Hotspur, they drag, okay, who go, no go. They don't confirm, you don't get your status, they don't confirm you. There's available flights. Once they don't finish, they don't ship you go championship. So you shouldn't be surprised. Get so, but should be not tomorrow now, Monday. We'll see how the match will go now. Now, away from that. So I also watched on Sky Sports with two of their pundits that they argue. One talk say if Arsenal win the league, Arsenal will dominate the Premier League. Now this one reading for the screen, I talker. So the other one, Ogden can talk say say Arsenal dominate it. They can't argue. But people like me, I feel the only way Arsenal will dominate if they win this league is if they bring in new players. We can't use these same players who will carry play this league. Use and go dominate next season. Why do I say so? Because Manchester City will strengthen again. It's sure that with all these players where they go enter market now, go bring in men. You get come. Chelsea with the new manager, they will re-strengthen. Manchester United, based on the Champions League, they will pump in money and re-strengthen. Spurs with the Zerbi, if they escape, they go everybody will re-strengthen. Liverpool self, they will strengthen. Those who don't go injury, yes, everybody go come back. We need to replace Trossard, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. Players plenty, Ben White. Players plenty. What we need to replace. Bring in men. If they will say Magic can just come, say me find square roots, but most still give the benefit of that. Say that just first season. Just like putting Gala as they talk, say me they replace Zubimendi, I will say no. No, I don't buy that idea. But Zubimendi still day, you guess. Because what Zubimendi did in this first season, don't wait everybody go do. That guy sacrificed a lot. Don't wait everybody will do. And easy because when you look at the reports, you will see Gallant backs Arsenal to raid Real Madrid for Martin Zubimendi replacement. Someone will sign Eduardo Camavinga. Camavinga will not come outside publicly say, they go anywhere. Saying still unfinished business for Real Madrid, especially now when they don't talk, say the special one they come. Go like to play under Mourinho. So these are the issues. Now, Unai Emery labels Pep Guardiola the greatest genius and praises Mikel Arteta as Aston Villa boss says in the learn from Man City and Arsenal managers. This night take him talk about. He saying they learn from Arteta and they watch it in Arteta, they do the learn. Arteta good. But you will see we will be after fans that we will downplay the Arteta. They say, oh, I'm Emery. The Emery now they come and learn and say, we can learn work for this one. Say, because when you look at the Premier League, you won't rate all the managers with the Baba. Arteta will be number 1 or number 2. Arteta good. The most competitive league in the world. Somebody finished second 3 times in a row. Now Beans, go try and go do them. Easy. With what kind of players did he finish it? See, if you give Arteta this Man City, I can tell you for free, Arteta will replicate waiting Pep Guardiola self they replicate. It's all about the personnel. Come on, Eliana. Carry the Jesus give Pep. Then go win the league. Carry Caravas give him, then go win the league. You can't have a machine that is giving you 30, 40 goals. And you know what also you are privileged. Look at Vincent Kompany. Look at what he's doing with Harry Kane. Look at what Hansi Flick was talking about Lewandowski. It is not easy to have a player that can guarantee Shola 25, 30 goals per season. Lewandowski is leaving this end of this season. Hansi Flick, with that picture. Hansi Flick talk and say it will be hard to replace somebody like this because who will come in and guarantee you that number of goals? It's not easy to find a player at the same level as Lewandowski because he's always capable of scoring 20 to 25 or even 30 goals. He's a fantastically professional player and a great human being as well. We will miss him. But in the end, that's life. We have to renew the team structure a bit because, okay, who will the person who is striker? They will be Eliana, will be Harry Kane, will be Lewandowski, will be Buchanan, so they try. Mention another person. Striker number 9, who will guarantee you 19, 20, 25 goals. Who that person be? Mention your name. Number 9. Don't be all those wingers where they convert. Through 9. Mbappe is going through 9. Before you say, oh, Mbappe. You know, easy. You can't get Liala with a guarantee or thing. You know, not in a privileged position you did. Don't look at the history of Pep. He's always have a magician. Look at his time at Barcelona, Commander Messi. Like, look, the man know they go where and go start from scratch. They go where food done, bring plates, put rice and stew and chicken chop. You know they cook and fetch the firewood, no be gas. Fetch the firewood because I want to carry firewood. They cook now they use gas. You go come buy them, give you gas cooker, they flex, they do everywhere. Just that. Arteta try, but it is only when he wins that trophy now he go get that maximum respect. Put some respect to his name. He try. But no be today we'll talk about who first win the league first. We enter that discussion. Now away from that, Arsenal star insists there is no other option but to finally win the Premier League. And as we remember the talk and say, we just have to win the league. And that's just the way it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, will bring you a message from our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co-Limited to the Enter Construction Services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. That's so into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Kenny Road or Razi, opposite St. Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. And also, if you don't watch up to this point and even they forget to talk about it, don't forget to like the video and share the video so that more people will see them. And let's do so. God bless you in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. So gotta go. It's like come your way in the evening. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And game out and happy Sunday.